Not that I don't disagree, but that's a big order. Yen shows to Renoir a book he borrowed from the archives.
That tome is an apprentice's resource, if I'm not mistaken. Are you studying ironworking?
Yes, I borrowed it some time ago from the archives in the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I haven't had a chance to return it, what with the state of affairs being as it is.
Then don't. Keep it. It's gone now.
Ian's? I can't remember the last time you privileged us with a visit.
Well, my weapons aren't going to forge themselves. But now that I've a respite from my days of sweat and flame, I thought I'd continue my studies.
You hunger for knowledge the way a fire hungers for kindling.
I'd never have become the blacksmith I am if not for what I gleaned from these tomes. If it takes a lifetime of studying and striving to forge the perfect weapon, then so be it. One day, all will know the name of Ian's, the greatest smithy the realm has ever seen.
That is all well and good, but would you mind proclaiming that a little more quietly?
Yes, apologies. In my excitement, I quite forgot I was in a library.
I must say, I can't help but admire your burning ambition. But while we're speaking in hushed tones, our army has been anything but quiet as of late. You forge weapons for them, yes? Might you have any insight into the matter?
I wish I did, but I have scant time for the goings-on outside my own small forge. Though, now that you mention it, my orders from the army have increased.
Could it be that they're preparing for war? As if a war could break out on the eve of our three nations' grand new venture.
Indeed. That would be unthinkable.
Sure.
Esfrost's sudden attack on Glenbrook confirmed my worst fears. And once the war started, I could forget about returning this book. But I still hope to. One day, when peace has returned to our realm.
I hope you will fight by my side till it does.
Without hesitation, my lord.
Good boy. Fair enough. Alright, my last story time. With Medina. Medina pledged herself to House Wolfheart so that she could save people regardless of the order of things. However,
By the goddess, if it isn't my savior, I am truly in your debt.
I remember you. I treated you at the ministry that day.
I feared it was the end, but thanks to you, I yet live.
I was not alone in treating you. And I am happy to see you well.
I hear tell the infirmary was overwhelmed that day. How fortunate the other man was a Rosellen. Never have I felt more blessed to belong to the goddess's flock.
wow.
Praise be the goddess. May her blessings rain upon you.
Wow. What a slap in the face.
I do not mean to pry, but was that...
Yes. It is he who survived, at the expense of the Rosellan man's life. Had we treated the Rosellan first, we might have saved them both. But I could not find the courage to disobey orders.
And, in the eyes of the faithful, you acted in accordance with the goddess's teachings. Denying medical treatment to non-believers is certainly one way for the Holy One to breed loyalty amongst Hyzant's subjects.
Yep.
Be that as it may, if only I'd had the courage of my convictions. The courage to give both their lives equal weight.
You're not gonna change that there.
It is hard for one drop to alter the current.
Yeah.
So it is. Nevertheless, I wish to try.
mean, you would have to take down the whole church. That makes no sense. Alright, so we have main story now. An unrest spreads across Norzelia. Serenoa must decide the future of the Roselian villages. Let's go.
Esfrost and Glenbrook signed an agreement denouncing Hyzant.
Word only just arrived, and it is no mere rumor. They've issued a formal proclamation.
Preposterous! Gustadolf must have forced Cordelia's hand. This is sure to make Hyzant cease salt shipments to the consortium.
Yep.
All this denouncement will do is hamstring Esfrost and Glenbrook both.
My brother, Gustadolf does not fight battles he cannot win. I'm certain this is part of some greater ploy.
Well said.
I feel all of Norzelia stands on the precipice. But of what I cannot say.
Dude, the war's
Each
already
nation
started.
is making its move. We too must take action to secure our position before it's too late.
By which you mean expelling the Roselle.
To protect the Wolfort domain and its people, no one would dare hold such actions against you. Lord Serenoa, you must make a decision.
I know that Benedict is gonna say yes. And
I
Federica
saw
gonna
what
say
it is
no.
truly like at the source. The Rosellan are forced into back-breaking labor. No decent man would condemn another to such a fate.
But if we refuse the Hierophant, we will face the same dire consequences as House End. Should that happen, the Roselle would still be lost, would they not?
Then you think it is right to sacrifice the Roselle to save Wolfort?
No one is saying it is right, but a decision must be made. We must prioritize our own survival. That much should be clear. And survive we shall, if we can secure Hyzant's aid. Unless you know of another way?
Serenoa, I beseech you, not as one with Roselle blood in her veins, but as a person, as a Wolfort. You cannot give up the Roselle to Hyzant.
I appreciate each of your arguments. But we cannot debate this forever. It is time to decide. Once more to the scales of conviction.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of so funny that if you agree to give the Roselle, then they're gonna be like, can we also have your wife, please? And then you're like, oh, sure, I guess. We need Hyzant's support if we are to reclaim Glenbrook. But it comes at a price. One, the Roselle under our protection must pay. So Huet is undecided. Roland, Roselle, and Eridor says no, obviously. Anne and Benedict, logical, and Gila says yes. Wow. And even though she's with Frederica as her tutor, she still says yes. Interesting. I guess I don't go talk to anyone. Okay. Let's start with the undecided. The Roselle are people of the Wolfort's domain, but if we defy the Hierophant, we will face the same fate as House Endi. Why? House Endi has been destroyed because, you know, they cheated and stole salt and all that, but if we say no, then are they gonna invade us? It's like, I don't understand why she's saying that. I am at a loss. The Roselle are to be protected, even if it earns us Hyzant's ire. I mean, they were already being protected by us before, so why would we earn their ire now?
And
Los Renora, so you think we should protect the Roselles? Perhaps we could get the old estate to promise not to attack the Roselle village, as my father once did. The old no, I don't think that's it. The old estate needs our power if they are to fight the duchy. We can use that to our advantage in negotiation. This is our first bargain with the Hierophant. It might play to our advantage to deny this request once. Either 2 or 3. The Old State needs our power if they are to fight the Duchy, now that the declaration has been done. I don't think she thinks that we can offer much help to the fight. Let's go with this. I see, so you plan to refuse in order to figure out their motives, then try to use that against them to draw out a concession. Quite the old negotiation trick.
But
However, the goddess' teachings are absolute. I somehow doubt he will be open to negotiation or compromise. If we refuse, we may even be executed, which I would rather avoid.
I don't know what to do.
Personally, I agree with you. I don't want to surrender to Roselle, but are there any other reason you want to protect them? I must defend my people, even against the Hierophant. Call it a Lord's pride. No. I would hate to be the reason the people's faith in our house is shaken, especially after all my father has done to build this dispute. They are Frederica's people. I cannot simply look the other way. Ugh, those are all shitty answers. I must defend my people, even against the Hierophant. I would hate to be the reason the people's faith in our house is shaken, especially after my father has done to build this repute. I'm gonna go with 2.
But
I understand how you feel. The name of House Wolford is known across the land because of Lord Simon. I would hate to do anything that would sully such a proud house. But shielding the Roselle from Hyzant may result in the house being crushed altogether.
I don't know what to do.
The more I think about this, the more my heart aches. I don't think she'll go for me. Which sucks because I really needed that one. Alright,
Lord Saranoa.
House Wolford has overcome countless hardship to get where we are now. If we refuse to relinquish the Roselle, we will meet the same fate as House Endy. Our first priority must be our own survival. If we do not survive, we can do nothing for the Roselles. You believe we must protect the Roselle. Why? The people would never forgive us for doing something so heartless. Without their support, we would be easy prey to the Holy State. Hyzant can no longer trade with Aesfrost and Glenbrook. As their only remaining partner, we have grounds for negotiation. That's not bad. Even if I was named the Saint, we are still unbelievers. As such, I doubt it would grant me such power. That is very true.
Even so,
Fuck. This is the wrong one. We need Hyzant's support, even if only in name. That would undoubtedly be a powerful deterrent against Duchy. If we refuse, we'll be on our own, and would have no chance of surviving against the other nations.
if so,
Do you harbor any doubts about the Old Estate, my lord? The Old Estate acts in accordance with the Hierophant's wishes. I fear giving in to one request would only be the beginning of many more. That's true. It is not the Old Estate, but the Hierophant that I fear. Their order are cold and callous, as if they have no heart. No. Aye, they wish to have the Roselle back so badly that they would use us to that end. I cannot help but wonder why. Not two. The Old Estate acts in accordance to the Hierophant's wishes. I fear giving in. I'm gonna go with that.
yes,
I had my doubts as well. I surmise it might be a matter of pride for the Hierophant. But the Roselle escaped 30 years ago. I feel this should be matter little to them now. I don't think so, man. The Roselle are a big deal over there. And yet, they would make me saint in exchange for their return? How could those two acts possibly equal in their eyes? I do not know, but if they say they are the goddess' teachings, they must accept as such.
I must hear what the others think.
I understand your concern, my lord. I have my own doubts, truth be told. Indifferent to my plea. Wow, I've never seen that. She really does not give a damn. Alright, I failed 2 out of 4. I must at least get... I pretty much have to get these 2 here, or at least 1.
We must decide.
If we defy the older one, everything we have done until this very moment will have been for naught. House Wolford needs Hyzant's support if it is to survive. It pains me to have to say it, but the situation leaves us no choice but to surrender to Roselle. I thought you might be opposed. I should like to hear your thoughts if you're open to sharing them. The Roselle are citizens of Wolford, and there is no future for a house that abandons its people. It's very true. We need all the soldiers we can get. We have protected the Roselle for decades now, and I'm certain they will join our fight as tanks. Yeah, but then he's gonna say like, well, their numbers are nothing compared to the support of Hyzant. So, your feeling for your people are praiseworthy, and everything, and every bit befitting of your station. But I knew it. But the situation that surrounds us cares little for feelings. It is also your duty as a lord to approach it rationally. It appears our views are an impasse. Allow me to ask you one more thing, my lord. The political climate took an unexpected turn once Aesfrost got ties with Hyzant.
Certainly not.
How do you believe House Wolford should conduct itself going forward? Could we not use continued trade with Wolford domain as a means to negotiating the Roselle safety? Could we not use continued trade with the Wolford domain as a means to negotiate the Roselle safety? A conflict with Aesfrost is unavoidable, and the other states will need our might if they are to stand a chance against them. I would use that to leverage a compromise. I like that. I see. So you would use our might as bargain chip to secure the Roselle safety.
However...
But I must remind you that in Hyzant, the goddess is absolute, as is the word of the Hierophant. We cannot be certain if this matter is even up for debate.
I am decided.
In any case, tension between the two nations are rising and fast. We must be prudent in our actions. Alright, deep in thoughts. Alright, Gila, let's go.
What do you need?
The Roselle in that village are those who fled Hyzant and their descendants. If the Holy State asks for their people to be returned, we have little room to argue. And if we refuse, we will be branded as heretics. I mean, they must have asked before. It's not like, oh, 30 years later, we're gonna ask for the first time. That makes no sense. But Benidini would earn you the title of Saint, Lord Simonora. I think it is in our best interest to obey for now. So you would choose to protect the Roselle. Might I ask why? If we accept the goddess's teaching, there is a chance we put even Frederica in danger. That's very true. I've seen the harsh reality of the source for myself. I cannot subject my people to such cruelty. I think I should go for that.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Lord Simonora. It hardens me to know you care for her so. I must admit, I worried about that myself, but the Hierophant is trying to bring House Wolford to their side. I doubt they would treat your betrothed so carelessly. Well, you say that.
I require some time to think.
Do we focus on what we stand to gain or the weight of what we might lose? The answer is not a simple one. Alright. This is probably the toughest one I've had so far.
It is time to cast our votes. We face a difficult decision. Do we surrender the Roselle living in our domain to Hyzant, or do we defy their orders? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You make a convincing argument, my lord.
Let us try this path for the future of House Wolford. Wow, okay. So you came with me.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I will follow the path of your convictions, my lord. Wow. Alright, so I did better than I thought so far.
I cannot agree to this.
Officiously, I cannot bring myself to agree with you this time, my lord. That's fine. I won anyways.
I have faith in you.
There's no other way forward for us. Alright, very good. So I only lost one.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Yeah, very good.
The way forward is decided. The Roselle are our people. We must shelter them, even if it earns us Hyzant's ire.
I mean, you've had them for 30 years already. Like, that makes no sense, bro. Like, it makes no sense that, oh, now they're upset. It's like, what do you mean?
I suspected it would come to this. We have chosen our path, and now we must see it through. We will refuse to hand over the Roselle to Hyzant.
Oppressions under the sun completed.
Serenoa and company move to protect the Rosellan settlement. Noble as it may be, such an act of defiance toward Hyzant risks inviting the destruction of House Wolfort itself.
Whatever. I don't think so. Chapter 11, Part 2, To the Bitter End.
Hyzant will no doubt wish to ask questions of us. We can draw out the negotiations and buy some time.
Time enough to find a way to break them.
We have to inform the Roselle of the situation here.
I'll send an envoy and have them sheltered in Castle Wolfort.
Lord Serenoa, come at once. An army marches on the Rosellan village.
You can't be serious.
Whose banner do they fly?
We know not.
And it matters not. We ride to their aid. Prepare for battle.
Oh, nice. At least I don't have to wait for another 2 hours before the next fight. Pretty happy about that. Ah, so that's why she went to get him.
Why? Why attack our village?
Hierophant's orders were to return you to Hyzant.
Ha! Over my dead body!
That's right. So we've got some other thing here. So Idor has a private talk with someone in the Hierophant's palace. Let's check this out. Idor is the one who sent the dancer to go talk to that guy. Yeah, there she is.
Did Silvio accept our offer?
Indeed he did. One glimpse of the reward set him on his way to the Wolfort domain.
Then all is in order.
Care to wager how House Wolfort will respond?
Why bother?
He knows.
If they comply, we make use of them. If they resist, we crush them. Either way, we endure.
How ruthless of you.
Alright. There are no others. So, the Rosellan village is under attack, forcing Serenoa to turn his blade against his former compatriots. Alright, let's take a look.
Come quietly and you'll live. Keep struggling and I'll slaughter you right here. What'll it be?
I'll never submit to the likes of you. Cease your assault at once. Lord Serenoa!
Well, well. Tell me, Serenoa, what do you hope to gain by protecting the Roselle?
How about you tell us what you're doing here, Silvio?
Mind your manners, Isidore. I stand before you as an emissary of the Saintly Seven.
So Hyzant owns you, is that it?
In so many words, yes. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some Roselle to repatriate.
You'll do no such thing. House Wolford shall protect these people.
So, you admit your betrayal of Hyzant. Get these traitors out of my sight, Rufus. Kill every last one if you must.
I wouldn't even spare them if you asked.
Stand back, everyone. Allow me to stay and fight for our freedom. Very well, but keep your wits about you.
Alright, let's get started. Allied forces here, so we're just gonna go to the encampment, see if there's anything new that's being dropped. Okay, it's still there, promoting classes, still cannot promote. Is there a new guy here? No, not yet. Is there a new fight that I can go to? No. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe I can do some upgrades. Ooh, upgrade available. Who do I want? Lionel. Love Lionel. He's the great at shutting down. It's so great. What's this? Increase the effective charm. Increase the success rate of ruffle feathers. That's awesome. I need quality timber. Let's go buy one. Quality timber. Right here. Just buy one. Where is it? Here. This is something that I want. Perfect. Increase damage dealt to Slade's ailment. I don't really care so much about that. This guy pretty much has everything I want for now. What is this? Take 6 fibers. Okay. Don't want any of that for now. So, what can I increase? Who do I want to increase? Isidore, Yen for sure. What is this? The cost of TP cost spring trap is reduced by 1. Okay, that's great. So, I can do it for free every turn. That's perfect. And then I could also increase my HP. Cool. That's good for him. Next. I'll go with Medina. Movement by 1, speed by 2. Yeah, so it's pretty much speed. I wanted to be able to move often, play often. And movement speed is great, although I'll keep that for now. Gila. I do like Archibald. this here, need timber as well. Increase damage dealt by critical hits. Plus 5 potency to weapon, greater weapon damage. Okay, I'm gonna go get a timber and get one of those. I'm gonna go with the damage because damage is always good, right? So even though accuracy, I mean, I might not always need it, but damage I always need, so I'm gonna go with that. Next, not these guys, Gila. I mean, Gila is fine. I'll get a crystal for my heals. Magic attack by 1. Is that heals though? Like, I mean, she does not have magic attack damages. What's this? Effective duration of haste by 1. Increase the effectiveness of haste. Increase jump by 1. So I'm gonna go with increase heals, and that'll be it for now. For these, requires oak. Oh, I have 3 oaks. I guess might as well just give it to her. So that's fine. And this needs oak as well? Yeah, okay. I mean, since I have it, I might as well just go ahead and use it, right? So I would increase his damage, because I do need to hit with him sometimes. I feel like sometimes I could hit, and she needs oak too, so I mean, I have the material, I might as well just use it. What is that? Increase the effectivity of Brave, grants you and your partner a little HP when you perform a follow-up attack. Right. But then again, like, I don't really use her all that much, to be honest, so let's go from here and see if I can do any increases. Oh, there's this, so let's do that. Increase the lightning damage during rainstorm. Sure. Alright, okay, so here we are. Sounds great, let's do this. Unit placements. So I've got guys in the back here. I already have the high ground, which is amazing. This is 2 healers, battle mages, casting spark and fierce wind. Same for this guy. So 1 bowman, mighty shot, Hawkeye. These guys can jump. Sirio, immune to blindness, poison, immobility, instant death, marching orders. Raises an ally's movement by 1. TP break, reduce my DP, and enrage. Infuriate someone for 1 turn. Okay, so you can infuriate people. I have another battle mage here, and Rufus is here. Rufus is 490 damage, that's a lot. 2 rogues. 1 bowman. Like, I need to kill this mage as fast as possible. I'll be honest, I just need to stay up here. here's what I usually like to do. So I like to remove everyone. This guy has to be there. Alright. So
At your service.
these two for sure.
Understood. If you
If I need your approval, please, my magic is at your disposal.
Excellent.
I'll give it a try.
Moving out.
Do I want her over Gila? Casters, this guy, she's got lightning. Let's see. I don't really know why they recommend Eridor though. Alright, I think I'm up to the goal. So where do I put them? I want to have my archers. Since this side will attack first, I like to have them on that side. So they can come around the back. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be attacked from the back as well. I'm going to have reinforcements at some point from the other side. For sure. I'll put the Corinthian. Gila will come here. I'll leave the end here. And these guys will hold this area until these guys are killed. Okay, I think I'm happy with it. I just hope this guy here doesn't just rush in. Lateral jump. Increase the lateral jumping by 1 range. The higher the enemy above you. Skyward spear. Deal the higher the enemy is above you, the greater damage. Okay, so you're attacking up. And the chance to oh really, so he's so handsome that he's trying to get somebody to come and fight for him. Alright, fair enough. Inventory, ring. Benedicts are here, these guys are here. Julio Herodor is not fighting, so can remove that. Corinthian is there, Corinthian is here. I'm gonna remove that for anything though. Alright, so who's gonna have a lot of kills in this fight? I would say probably the old man. And he's gonna get the Vanguard ring. When you defeat an enemy, you get buffs, so why not her? The shield attack pretty much every turn. Fire Amulet, I don't need. Ice Amulet, I don't need either. Lucky. I'll give that to her. speed, I can use more speed. Yen. Can I have 2 speed rings? Yeah, cool. I love speed. Give her 1 too. Accuracy. Actually, I'll give that to you. Luck ring can go to I guess her. Defense ring. Why not? Better than nothing, I guess. Okay, sounds good. That's really good. So decimate the forces. It is the weather is clear and breezy. Get started.
You fail to understand the situation in which you find yourselves. Without our king, we are but dust, scattered to the wind. What can you lot alone hope to accomplish by fighting Hyzant?
House Wolfort will not sacrifice its subjects for some narrow vision of the future. If history judges us poorly for having done so, then so be it. Our consciences shall be cleaner for having fought to the death alongside our Rosellan brethren.
Your pride and ideals cannot shield you from your fate! Kill them all!
Now then.
So I don't reach them, I almost reach them. I move here, can I hit? If I move here, can I still hit? Yeah. 100%.
Ha!
Sorry, I'll go down combat.
The hunt is on.
I turn combat too fast whenever I do fights on this side. Saves a bit of time. Okay, so we have her. So, increase accuracy and luck. Gain 1 more command. So, I'm hitting 100%, 75% chance of stopping movement.
Try this!
Where?
Just you wait.
Ha!
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Nothing much gonna happen with this guy. Could I... I guess I could use the spice, but I'm not gonna actually do anything, so... Just gonna not move.
Prepare to die!
Tell me who to kill.
Yeah!
So it comes to battle.
So if I put a spring here, it will kill the turn for the big guy whenever
Nice
he comes
work.
over.
Time for some sorcery.
I come here. What if I came here? Can I do icy on both those guys? Yeah, I want to start hitting the archer.
I did it! I shall do what I can.
Imagine defensively freeze. Okay, so I do have a ladder here. Oh. Alright, fine.
Go swiftly.
Gonna give Yen some more speed.
Now this is something!
Whatever it takes.
Time for some research.
I do not miss.
Behold true power.
Okay. Alright, so I can kill him. But if I don't kill him, I can kill him with archballs over here. So I'm gonna attack that guy instead.
Stay down!
Now I don't want to use strength because he has a lot of life.
Prophet comes to the prepared.
Now then.
If I move here, do I kill him then? No. Trying to see if I go as far away as possible, if I can kill that guy. They're number 3. Oh, he gets 1 HP left. Alright. I was hoping that it would die, but will not be able to kill him. So we'll go with this guy.
Time to end this.
Oh, it's
Prepare
paralyzed.
to die!
Never mind.
House Teleor will be victorious!
Yeah, okay.
At last, you see what's at stake. Show them what you're capable of.
House Teleor is without equal!
Ha! Who's next? Why so scared?
So it comes to battle.
So he's got a ball toss? Bolster, 1 PP, 1 strength for 3 turns. Hit. Deal physical damage to a single enemy. Knock back armor break. Wow. So that's why you could reach him there. Like I'm here, can I attack? What could I do? I would push them towards the middle.
Please work!
Maybe step here.
Here I come.
Very nice.